Yo, how's it going, guys? Just gonna do a quick little recap of the trades that I took today. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, today was a bit of a roller coaster. Even though today was like my biggest day ever, I do not feel like I deserve it whatsoever, and I'll tell you guys why. So, coming into open, I was super hyper focused on the lower time frames, like crazy, and I'll show you guys actually like what that actually looked like. Um, Bro, like I just kept shorting like these small ass gaps over and over and over again, and I mean I had conviction in the narrative and the bias. Um, I just kept shorting like dumb things. Like I kept shorting down here, got stopped out quick here, here, here. It just wasn't working out, and then this was the last try that I was gonna do, and we ended up inverting this 2 minute right here. That actually pushed us to the downside, and my original target was like all the way down here, which you actually ended up smacking, and then possibly longs from here, because what I was looking at is, okay, from yesterday's open, this is the overall EQ, and I'll mark it out for you guys. I guess it's already marked out by the indicator, but just so you guys can see, from that low to this high, that was EQ. So I was essentially looking for a retracement back to EQ of this overall range because we were way overbought, and then take longs from down here, and then back up to these highs, and then possibly these external highs. I do still think it's gonna happen. We do have an SMT with this high right now, so we'll see what happens. Doesn't really matter. I'm all out of my trades, but point being, I saw like an SMT here, and I got out. Pretty quick. I think I was like negative $80 by the time I hit TP. So honestly, at this point, I was just trying to secure a winning day. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, I entered into this super early on. Like I was in so much freaking drawdown, bro. It's insane. Like I was down like 500. That was like the peak of it up until down here. But like I still had conviction in the trade. And so like this is one thing that I've been struggling with. It's like I have the narrative and I have the bias, but like I'm just not waiting long enough to actually see the confluences and the narrative and the market structure to actually take form and take shape. Like I know the narrative is there and I know the bias is there, but I'm just not being patient enough to actually wait for these things to play out. And so it's causing me to like get into these periods of like long periods of drawdown or having to close out because I got in super early. I got a really bad fill. Like these are things that I really do need to fix, but other than that, correct bias. The bias was there. The narrative's there. So around this point, I went for a run, and I just started monitoring it while I was running. And then we had this big breakthrough. I was up like 300 at this point, and then honestly, my biggest goal right now is to like build a really big buffer for the accounts that I have right now. So honestly, bro, I did something pretty ballsy. I put in 5 cons once we retraced back to EQ of this overall range, and I liked it because it also aligned with this 5-minute gap. So I put a limit for 5 cons right here at this gap, tapped it, and then I took 3 cons at this high and let the rest run. And then, bro, I was watching JJK on my couch, and I accidentally closed it out around like right here. So I was pretty pissed of it because I was honestly wanting to hold the runners all the way up until this external high. Maybe it was God holding me back from it, not letting me overstep. But other than that, a couple pointers for myself, like just being more patient, bro. Like I need to be more patient and like wait for these things to play out. Even though this is like my biggest day ever, it doesn't feel like I really deserved it. And I think some of you guys might know how that feels. But like I'm just not really that satisfied because I honestly didn't really follow my rules the way that I should have been. And I'm posting this as a way to like keep myself accountable as well. Cuz like if I really do want to see success in the long run and I want this to be like profitable and sustainable, then I can't do that, bro. It's not going to be possible for me to like get to a point where I'm managing 10, 15 funded accounts and do that. Like it's not doable, bro. So other than that, bro, good day. I'll show you guys the trade sinker so you guys can see. I don't know if it's gonna let me. Okay, yeah, it's gonna let me do it. But ended up around 1,700 across 3 accounts, and then I blew my Top Step XFA yesterday. I tried trading gold, bro. It's the craziest thing, bro. I needed one more day to get a 2K payout from it. I literally just wanted to make 150 bucks, and I blew the whole shit. I had like a 4K balance on that thing, and just completely blew it, bro. And I feel like, bro, that's like a canon event, bro. Like, I feel like it had to happen at some point in my career, but it just sucks, bro. It freaking sucks, but it is what it is, bro. I'm not the type of guy that lives in the past. Like, I'm just gonna look on forward and then just keep going, bro. Like, if I can do it once, I can do it again. It is what it is. But yeah, bro. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have anything you want to point out from the video, from the strategy, anything that you guys took today, feel free to leave it at the comments. I'll be chopping it up if you guys are there. And then I'm also going to drop a link to my Discord. I'm not really live streaming that much right now. I'm taking this week to like really dial in on my process and really just focus on the art of just trading, because I don't feel qualified enough to actually hop on a live trade and get people to like take the same trades that I'm taking if I'm doing things like this. Like, who am I to go on a live and tell people like, hey, this is a trade you should take when I'm doing things like this? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm overstepping, or maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh on myself. But like, that's just how I feel. And yeah, I'll probably go live streaming next week. But other than that, if you guys have any tips, not even tips, or anything you want to say in the comments, feel free to do so below. And then if you want to chop it up more with me on a more personal level, you can join my Discord. You can DM me, whatever it may be. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys around. See you.